And India and European Free Trade Association EFTA signed a trade and economic partnership agreement. EFTA bloc countries are Iceland, Liechtenstein, Switzerland and Norway. The deal inked with increased stock of foreign direct investments in India across a range of sectors including pharmaceuticals, machinery and manufacturing. Prime Minister Modi called it a watershed moment.
India and European Free Trade Association signed the Trade and Economic Partnership Agreement with an aim to increase the stock of foreign direct investments. India's Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal, who signed the agreement, said that the agreement marks the dawn of a new era of prosperity and mutual growth. Under this agreement, EFTA countries will invest $100 billion in India, creating job opportunities in different sectors.
It's an ambitious agreement. It integrates economies and enhances flow of trade and investments. It also focuses on sustainable growth, integrates India with many new global value chains, and promises huge business opportunities and employment opportunities.
India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi hailed the signing of the agreement between India and European Free Trade Association EFTA bloc countries. These countries are Iceland, Liechtenstein, Switzerland and Norway. As a watershed moment in the bilateral relationship between India and EFTA bloc countries, PM Modi said India will extend all possible support to facilitate industry and business to achieve the committed targets. EFTA is an important regional group with several growing opportunities for enhancing international trade in goods and services. Representatives attending this meet from EFTA bloc hailed the signing of agreement as historic.
This step proves that we have taken our ambition and commitment to conclude a treaty seriously, and that we have constantly expanded and deepened our friendship.
I strongly believe that this agreement, which is so much more than an agreement, it is a partnership, will bring a lot of opportunities for all our countries.
India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar met Iceland's Foreign Minister Bjarni Benediktsson on the sidelines of the India-EFTA meeting. Both of them discussed new areas of collaboration, investment and trade. EFTA has 29 free trade agreements with 40 partner countries, including Canada, China, Mexico and Korea. With inputs from Jessica Taneja, Shagnik Chakraborty, DD India.
An India-EFTA trade partnership is set to boost investment opportunities for business leaders of Norway.
In a historic first, India and EFTA nations signed a free trade agreement that will look at $100 billion worth investment in the next 15 years, aiming to create over 1 million jobs. We have with us business leaders from Norway who've flown down to India. Joining us is Tima Ayer Utna. She's the Senior Vice President for Asia for Statkraft. Tell us about the renewable energy sector. What is the potential that you see within this FTA when it comes to the renewable energy sector?
I think for the energy sector, this is about the opportunity to work much closer together between Norway and India on all fronts. And I know that our minister has highlighted particular areas where we have in-depth competence in Norway, in offshore wind, hydrogen, and these could be key sectors.
You're the head of Kongsberg, the country head for Kongsberg, and you were talking about the investments we're seeing in the maritime domain, which has become important in the recent days. Tell us about the key areas of focus in that domain.
We provide technology to drive sustainability within the maritime sector, and we have a strong maritime cluster in Norway that I see could benefit from this framework, and to have more predictability in business and have more competitiveness into the Indian market. So I think also the Amrit Call Maritime Vision 2047 that Modi launched in October, I think that also will give a lot of opportunities for the maritime sector.
We have Deepak Swai, he's the chairman of the Norwegian Business Association in India also. We were talking about the importance of technological innovation and exchanges. We heard from the ministers as well, the trade minister from Norway also mentioned. Tell us the key focus at this point when it comes to tech.
So Norway is one of the leading technology focused country in the world. So the idea is to bring those technologies to India and then contribute for both manufacturing and services sector in India, creating opportunity for job as well as economic growth. So that's the ambition from this particular deal. I represent Kongsberg Digital as a company which primarily focus on building technological solutions towards energy and maritime sector. So, what we're trying to do through our technology, we're trying to build a smarter, safer and greener world. India
could be a silver lining in the future with an economy that, as you heard, set to grow at 8% with a reasonable economic output. Well, the future in the next 15 years, we'd see what kind of investments come in, particularly in the sectors of pharma and machinery. For now, this is Jessica Taneja for DD India, New Delhi.